Hello, wonderful people. Good evening to you all. You're welcome to today's episode, tonight's episode of Life Matters with KOAT on View Radio. You're welcome to View Radio. The radio, born online radio station with the difference, and it is the radio beyond your view. It's so good to have you all once again, and here's to me saying, giving you welcome greetings. How is everything? How is the family? How is the situation of the country? Hope we are still coping and patching it. I'm so sorry. I heard about the fall price. Fuel is selling for 970, 950, 940. How are we coping? How is everything? It is well. It is well. Tonight is another night to rub minds, to speak, to learn from ourselves, to learn from other people's story, to learn from other people's, things that are happening to people. And tonight promises to be very interesting, educative, inspiring, and as well informating. All right, without wasting much of our time, I want you to, like I always say, call everyone. It's life matters with quad o'clock. Call everyone. It's time to learn once again. But before we go on a short break, I'm thinking to tell us not to touch that down. Call everybody, call your friends, call your sisters, call everybody to come and be a partaker of tonight's show. Please do not go nowhere. Do not touch that down. We will be right back. All right, if you're just joining us, you're welcome back to the show. You're welcome back. It is Life Matters with KOAT here on View Radio, your number one online radio station with the difference, and it is the radio beyond your view. Yes, you heard me right. And you're wondering what the show is all about. Life Matters with KOAT is a show where we talk about life issues. We talk about life generally, be it family, relationship, culture, tradition, health, everything that has to do with life and has to do with living. We talk about any category of people. We talk about child, adult, male, female, in fact, everything that has to do with life. And here on Life Matters with KOAT, we also come about stories of people. We share stories of people. People most times send stories and they just want you to just share it so people can learn. Some also want you to share it so they can get advice from our wonderful and amazing viewers and audience. So tonight we'll be talking about something very important. I have a story to share with us, but this story in two ways. The sender of the message wants us to learn and also wants us to learn from her and also wants to know what she did wrong. If what I'm about to share, I'll read it up very shortly, if what she did was wrong or not, and she also wants us to share. It is a story of a lady, of a woman. So I want to believe we ladies, single ladies like me, married, can also learn from this story that I'll be sharing very soon. All right, I'll be reading the story right now. Please follow me closely. It goes, hello, I told my husband that I want to buy a land where I will build a tenancy house. We agreed to go yesterday. My name is supposed to be on the buyer's side and my husband as a witness. All of a sudden, my husband started requesting I should send the money to his account. That it looks somehow that my husband is escorting me to buy a land. That he wants to be the one to pay when we get there. But my name be will still be or will still reflect as the buyer. I refused and I told him it doesn't matter, that I would do the transfer myself when we get there. Do you know that because of this, my husband refused to follow me? I called my friend who is a lawyer. She was the one that followed me and signed as a witness. Since then, My husband is still forming angry and giving attitude. Please, did I do anything wrong? And in brackets, she just said, I want people to learn. And also, that question, did she do anything wrong? That is what we're talking about today. Let me take the story again. Hello, I told my husband that I want to buy a land where I would build a tenancy house. Let us follow a tenancy house. They already have where they stay, a tenancy house. We agreed to go yesterday. My name is supposed to be on the buyer side and my husband a witness. All of a sudden, my husband started requesting I should send the money to his account, that it looks somehow that my husband is escorting me to buy a land, that he wants to be the one to pay when we get there, but my name will still reflect as the buyer. I refused and I told him it doesn't matter, that I would do the transfer myself. Do you know, because of this, my husband refused to follow me. I called my friend who is a lawyer. She was the one that followed me and signed as a witness. Since then, husband is still forming angry. Please, did I do anything wrong? And in bracket, I also want people to learn from this. Now, you remember last week, we talked about, does it make sense for a lady, a man to move into his wife's house, to move into a house his wife built, to move in? Okay, probably this person saw, like, heard this story last week and decided to share it in another angle. Now this is another angle, but before I open the floor for us to drop our view on this matter, I'm going to take it from where she said she told her husband that she wants to buy a land where she will build a tenancy house. And I want to take it up from there because, okay, naturally, I think that is a lady that, she's not saying, this is just a lady chasing her destiny. Let me say, chasing her career. Like, she wants to build where she's not building it like, let us move there. Or let me live. She's married, they stay in their own house, a very nice and finesse apartment. She just wants to do this. I see a lady here, and that is all what is on my mind now. I see a lady here who wants to do more for herself, who is doing well for herself and wants to keep improving. There are so many ladies that trapped in I'm under my husband. Do you know, in this age and stage, we still have women who are scared to do more because they are under a man. They do not want to do everything. So far they are married, they've already caged themselves under that trap, under that beautiful institution called marriage. Yes, it is beautiful. Just pray to get your home, to get it right. It would not be rosy, but that is not what we're going. Don't let me go into that. That is not what we're talking about today. So we still have, what I'm saying is, we still have some ladies that they do not want to go more. They are scared to do more, to go more, in their destiny or in what they do. We've seen women, quit their jobs because of marriage. We've seen women resigned. We've seen women changed job from what was fetching like better money to something just because of marriage. Now we are not mocking everybody. If the shoe fits, if you think it's easy, run and move it easy. It is not easy. We are not here to judge anybody. Now I'm just saying it in the content of this story that I read right now. I just see a lady who wants more for herself. And the husband is already putting up attitude, and she's asking, she's wondering like if what she did was wrong. And that is what we'll be discussing on the show today. Is it a crime for a lady to chase her dreams even when she's married? So many questions on my mind. Is it when someone gets married, should everything end? Should it end? Should you just submit and say, I mean your loyalist, to your husband? Yes, respect should be there. You should be submissive. You should not, put it to your husband's face. And I think the other line that I'm going to talk about, I think, in fact, she did so well telling her husband. So many ladies do not even send. They've done so many things because when they know the kind of husband they got married to, they've done so many things behind their husband's back. We've seen ladies, I've seen women in my career field who said, they just went to check the building of their house. And I'll be like, Auntie, that enough? He said, no, he does not know. And when she finishes, if we have so many people due to probably what they've seen. So is it a crime? I'm even happy that she told her husband, which shows that she's a good wife material. She told her husband about it. But now the husband, where everything started getting tiring to me was when she started requesting for her to send the money to his account. So when they get there, he will send the money, and people will think that yes, like, is it a crime for women to do well for themselves? Is there anything that is against? I don't know. That's why we are throwing it open. Probably anybody has any opinion. I'll soon open the phone lines. You can start dropping your comments. What do you think about this issue? Is it a crime? For I remember last week we said there is no big deal in this life. The way life is designed, there are women that will be greater than men. We have so many ladies. Should we start mentioning them? We have the likes of Folorunsho Alakija. We have Shade Okoya that are doing well for themselves. And it is not a bad thing that a woman rises above a husband. The only thing we said that last week is if you find yourself in such a situation, be be submissive, and that is what we're talking about today. If you're just joining us and you're wondering what we're discussing about, what did I do wrong? That is our topic of discussion tonight, and it is a story of a woman. Let me quickly run through. We'll go on a short break. Just keep prepping your comments, and when we come back, we'll take comments. She says, "Hello, I told my husband that I want to buy a land where I will build a tenancy house. We agreed to go yesterday. My name is supposed to be on the buyer side, and my husband as a witness. Of course, it's our money. But what do I know? All of a sudden, my husband started requesting I send the money to his account. That it looks somehow that my husband is escorting me to buy a land, that he wants to be the one to pay when we get there. But my name will still be a buyer, will still reflect as the buyer. I refused and I told him it doesn't matter, that I will do the transfer myself. Do you know because of this, my husband refused to follow me? I called my friend who is a lawyer. She was the one that followed me and signed as a witness. Since then, my husband has been forming angry. Please, did I do anything wrong? Also, I want people to learn from this. In fact, I even like the fact that she did it sharp, sharp. With the vex, we still come back to that. She called her friend ASAP, lawyer. That one don't sign as witness. Sharp, 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 sharp. No time to check time. And that is what we're discussing about today. We'll be going on a short break. Please, our wonderful and amazing viewers and audience, do well to drop your comments, your view on what you think about this issue. And also, I hope you are learning. I am learning. I'm not going to say it outright, but I'm learning that okay, today if I have one money and I want to buy a land, I know I know maybe I should not just even say anything, but I'm learning. Let me just leave it like that. I am learning. So please, we get on a short break. Do not touch that down. This is very important. This is very sensitive. We will be right back. Stay tuned.
Yeah, what's up? My name is DJ YK Mule, or that DJ, the street DJ. Keep watching View Radio TV and listening to View Radio. You can watch and listen. Make sure say you dey watch View Radio because you could view the radio, you could hear the radio.
I'm on to View Radio and View TV, so keep watching and keep listening.
Keep watching and listening to View Radio.
Keep listening and keep tracking, keep following, keep stalking the radio.
Keep watching View Radio.
Keep watching View Radio.
All right, our wonderful audience and viewers, you're welcome back to the show. It is still Life Matters with KOAT on View Radio. View Radio, your number one online radio station with a difference, and it is the radio beyond your view. Quick one, you're there, you're out there, you want to advertise your product, you want to show the world what you do, you want to make yourself known, you need a platform to be seen, to be heard, or you want to sponsor this great commission. Yes, View Radio. It's an audiovisual radio station, and we cut across all social media platforms. So to sponsor, to be a sponsor, to place adverts, to show the world what you do. You can reach us out on 08022414183, 08022414183. Or you can also come to our office at 136 Ishawo Road, opposite UBA Bank, Owutu Ikorodu. That is where we are situated. Come in and come and be a partaker of the great things happening here at View Radio, and we will not disappoint you. Thank you very much. All right, once again, you're welcome back to the show. If you're just joining us, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You know, you still met something. We've not had eating, we've not finished eating the chicken. Yes, it's enough to go around. So today we're talking about something very important. What did I do wrong? That is what we're discussing about today. And this is a story sent to me by a lady. We talked about something similar to this last week, and she sent the story saying she told her husband she wants to buy a land that she's going to build to be getting money. It's just like someone that is going into a business. That is what I see this as. It's just a lady that wants to go into business, because the aim of building the house is to make profit. It's a tenancy house. And she agreed with her husband to go yesterday. Her name is supposed to be on the buyer side and her husband as the witness. And, you know, lo and behold, the husband said, no, 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 that she should transfer the money to him. That it looks somehow that they are going together and she's the one paying for the property. And she was like, no. And her husband got angry. And then she called her friend ASAP, a lawyer friend, and they got the land ready. And a lawyer friend signed as a witness. And she said, since then, Baba the strong face. So Baba just the put up attitude. Baba is just vexing. Baba is not happy. And she says, what did she do anything wrong? Do you think it's wrong? You know, those that are older than us in this stage called life, that is our married sisters, our married aunts, what she did, our mothers, what she did, is it wrong? All right, we'll be opening the phone lines for your WhatsApp and SMS message, strictly WhatsApp and SMS message, for you to drop your comments, for you to drop your view on this issue. Also, we're live on Facebook right now. We're live on YouTube. Do well to drop your comments on what you think about this issue. Someone might just see the comment and learn from it. Yes, from your view of this discussion. And the number to drop your messages on is 08022414183. Let me take that again. Is 08022414183. What is your take on this? Advise me as your sister. I want to buy a land tomorrow, and I tell my obim, my sweetheart, my sugar, my honey, Baba, babe, I'm going to buy a land at Osakwa, London. And he says, what should I do? Should I just say, okay, sir, send your answer, let me transfer the money and we'll go? What should I do? You know, you might be, hey, somebody might be in, and you like, you know, on this show, everybody's life matters. So, in fact, this my sister really, really made me proud with the decision she took. So please let us hear your own view. Let us hear what you feel about this issue. I have comments dropping in already, and I'll be taking the first comment. And this one is from Ayomide, and it says, good evening, KOAT. There is nothing wrong actually. If I was the man, a man they talk, or listen, if I was the man, I'll just be happy anyhow. And at least my wife can do something great even without my help. Come on, the man is a coward, so sorry to say. And that was from Ayomide. Something is that, see, somebody is pressing something in my body that is making me. He said he will just be happy anyhow. Now at least my wife can do something great. Do we know the difference between being an asset and being a liability? Do we know what it means? This is a man that's, I think this is a man that knows what it takes when a woman becomes a liability. Let us, in fact, Tom's really, a round of applause for women who are doing so good for themselves and also supporting their husbands. They're not making it way down. Yes, if you have the opportunity to do, yes, we have so many women that are doing great for themselves, but their husband is also doing greater. And it doesn't even mind their money, or it doesn't want to have anything to do with their money. We give thumbs up to such men like that. Thank you so very much, Ayamide, for that wonderful comment. I have another one, and this one is from Biodun, and it says, now that anger go kill him. This life, no balance. After, if the wife isn't doing anything, is this same man that will victimize her, and that is it. Thank you so very much, Biodun. Let me emphasize more on Biodun's comment. He says, if this kind of men, if their wife is not doing anything, now wahala. She dey do something, she's doing well for herself, another wahala. This life, no balance, truly, oh, may we not see wahala. Amen. Thank you so very much. And I have another one, and this one is from Victoria. And she says, okay, we have a lady commenter, and she says, you didn't do anything wrong. That she even told him is a sign of respect. He would come around, and that was from Victoria. A lady speaking. She said she didn't do anything wrong. I hope you are learning. Like I said, I am learning. She said she didn't do anything wrong. That she even told him is a sign of respect. He would come around. Thank you so very much, Victoria. I have another one, and this one is from Sam, another man. And it says, I don't know where all these men are springing from. Your husband no try at all. I feel they hype my woman as she dey pay safe. So far, my woman is sweet, respects me, and is a darling. Doing stuff like this for herself wouldn't be an issue. Okay, and that was from Sam. Oh yeah, let me talk about the place. He said, if he dey hype you woman, she dey pay, she's making the transfer. You know that vibe where your husband is behind you and he's saying, my odogress, gbefu, you know all those kind of thing. Hey, Lina, doing all those kind of vibes, that is what we're talking about. No time, no bad energy. Ladies, women, sisters, singles, like your wonderful and beautiful squad, let us wake up. Let us wake up. It is not a crime that women are doing good for themselves. All right, on to the next comment. This one is a WhatsApp message, and it says, this is not the first time you'll be seeing men having problem with their women buying properties and cars with their own money and name. Okay, and that was what she says. She said, this is not the first time you'll be seeing men. Yeah, we see it, we hear it every time, having problem. Last week when we brought about that discussion, we saw people saying never, they cannot do it, and we still see some men saying there is nothing bad there, the should respect and submit to me. Anyways, it is well. I have another one. This one is SMS, and this one is from Jemima, and it says, your husband is jealous and feels you are contending with him. He wants to dominate and control your finance, but you did well. However, don't disrespect him. All right, okay. So thank you so very much, Jemima, for that wonderful comment. I love when she said, yes, her husband is jealous and feels maybe she's contending with him, but she ended with, however, don't disrespect him. And I think from this write-up, you'll see that this lady is actually a respectful woman. I think she respects her husband. Like I said, mere telling him about it. So many women will not even tell you. They don't have issues with their husband, but because they do not just want wahala, they carry out their plans quietly. And when their beans done, they open it up. By then, they'll say, if you shout, I shall done it. All what they'll be saying then is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't be angry. So thank you so very much, Jemima. I have another one, and this is from Victor, and it says, my dear, you did nothing wrong. At least you informed him about the land. And I think that's what a very respectful and sensible and submissive wife or woman would do. Thanks so very much, Victor. Another comment. This is from Toby, and it says, you're lucky you have such sense. I know of someone whose husband said the same thing but ended up buying the land in his name with the wife's money. Because of love, the woman didn't complain. Presently, they are having serious issue. The woman isn't in Nigeria, and the man handed the land documents to his mom. The fight now is how to get the land documents. She doesn't have evidence apart from the cash transaction she transferred to the husband to buy the land for her. Women, be wise. Can we even see, this is another story coming up from this discussion. Can we see someone did this, and he bought it in the land, she still no vex, he paid the travel out, and now he handed it over to his mom. It is well. All right, because of our time, let us go on a quick break. We come back, we'll just take few more comments, 2 or 3, and then we wrap up the show. Don't go nowhere, we'll be right back. our wonderful and amazing audience, those that have been sticking around since the beginning of the show, thank you so much. Well, welcome back to the show. If you're just joining us, let me just give you a sneak peek of what we're discussing about today. You would have an idea. We're discussing about a story of a woman who wants to buy a land. She told her husband, the husband refused, saying, if you know, even if you want to buy it, just transfer the money to me. Let me make the payment because it doesn't make sense for a woman, me escorting my wife and she's the one paying and buying the land in her name. And she said no, and the husband got angry. He refused to follow her, and immediately she called her lawyer friend who escorted her and signed as a witness. And we are talking about what she did. Was it wrong? Is it bad? Did she do anything? And also, we are just saying it so that we can learn, because anybody can find we can find ourselves in such a situation, so we know ahead what to do. And like I promised, I'll be taking a few more comments. I'm sorry, I won't be able to take all the comments. And let me take few and then we wrap up the show. So this is what I'm trying to say. If you're just joining us, you can also learn from this. Probably you find yourself in a situation. It might not be a land. It might you pursuing a career, and a man is telling you no, and he gets angry. I feel you just balance it. Go ahead with your life. You have to pursue your own dreams too. You have to pursue your dreams. You don't have to be just all under a man. So let me take a few more comments and then we'll wrap up the show. This one is from Mudukwe and it says, I like women who do great things. Investing in landed property is a great idea. It's also good and respectful of you that you carried your husband along. He probably wants to make it appear he's the one buying or paying for the land for you. Just deal with him with wisdom, no case. And this is from Mudukwe. Thank you so very much, Mudukwe. The last one before we call it a wrap is from Vanessa, and it says, you did nothing wrong. It should vex. When it's tired, it will stop. Kudos to you for wanting to invest. You're an inspiration. Don't let your husband make you feel bad. It should be your biggest support system at this point. And that was from Vanessa. In fact, my head is swelling from all the comments I've been reading since morning, since we started the show. And I wish we could just take more, but no, time is not our friend right now. All right, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone. First of all, to God Almighty for making tonight's show a success. And also a wonderful audience. You guys are amazing. Thank you for always dropping your comments. And to all our viewers who are also learning, thank you for being a part of this family. And also, I would like to give thanks to the studio, the executive producer of our great studio, Mr. Oluwatoyin Akani Adesuji. Thanks so very much for giving us this platform to be seen and to be heard. Also, I'd like to say a big, giving three bosa to the studio manager in respect of Madam Chi. Thank you so very much for always being there. And to the studio engineer, Victor James, thank you. You're mounted. Thank you all so much. Let us do this again next week. I'm going to leave you on this note. Do not forget that your life matters. Ladies, men, even men, do not let anything stop you from chasing your dreams. Don't let anybody, anything, maybe it is your dream, keep chasing it. It will make sense. And if it does not make sense to them now, maybe those you are telling, I want to do this, it will make sense to them later. Ignore them, let them see them as barriers to ignore. All right, I'm going to be going right now. So take care of yourself till I come your way same time next week. Good night.